wear mask in a proper order, keep 2-meter distance and wash hands regularly. Hello children, welcome back to English language class once again. So today in this class I am going to teach you the chapter called subject verb agreement. Now before we begin the lesson, so first of all you should know what the topic means, what the subject means, what the verb means. Okay, so this all I have already explained you in my previous classes, like subject and a verb, subject, predicate, all this you have already done. So today the agreement with the subject and verb. So what the subject says here, you need to understand first. The subject of a sentence is who or what a sentence is about. That means who is performing the actions. Alright, who is doing the actions is the subject in a sentence. Okay, for example, I am going to school. So I is the subject. Okay, next one, verb. The verb is the actions in the sentence, means what the action has performed. Okay, that is known as verb. For example, just now I said a sentence, I am going to school. Now here am going, I am going, I is the subject, so am going is a verb. Alright, going is actually a verb. Now here in the form of agreement, the word helping verb, which is am, is used. Okay, that is known as subject verb agreement. Now here in dealing with subject verb agreement, both the sentence, okay, in a subject and a verb must work together to agree with the subject and a verb. This makes the sentence sound good. Like what happens if you use this subject verb agreement together, it makes the sound good. Alright, means it will give a good impressions. The sentence will form in a correct order. Example you can see here, I am going to school. Now just now I said here I, this I is a subject and going is a verb. But now this word am is used as this is actually helping verb, which is making the sentence sound good. So this is called subject verb agreement. So your subject and the verb agrees with the using the helping verb, that is am. Okay, in the next sentence you see, he is the best boy in the class. Now here he is again a subject, okay, and best is the verb. Now here helping verb, which is a helping verb, is a helping verb, which is making the sentence sound good with the agreement with the subject and a verb. So this makes the sentence sound good in a correct form and in a correct order. So now to write a better sentence, okay, you need to remember some points. Okay, these are the key points to remember to write a correct sentence with the subject and verb agreement. Okay, so first point that you remember, the word I can be used with the singular nouns, okay, or a pronouns, or you can even use with the word was and have. Okay, like you can say I was, I have. Okay, next one, the word are can be used with the plural nouns or pronouns, or you can use with the word you, like you are. You cannot say you is, you was, okay, but you have to say you are. Alright, next one, am. The word am can be used with only I am going to school. Okay, So you will use the word am with I. Next one, was and has. So was and has can be used with the singular nouns or pronouns. The next, were and have. Now where to use the word were and have? Were and have can be used with the plural nouns or pronouns or you, like you were. You can say you have. In that way you can form a good sentence with the correct subject and a verb agreement. Alright? Few rules to be kept on mind before you solve any questions from subject verb agreement. Like rule number 1, if the noun is singular, then you will add a s to the verb. For example, the girl jumps rope at recess. Now you can see here the girl is a singular and verb is a plural. Now rule number 2 says, if the noun is plural, then the verb has no s at the end. That means no plural form of the verb if the noun is plural. So example says, the girls jump rope at recess. Now the same sentence, in the earlier one you see the girl jumps, but here the subject is plural, so that is why the verb becomes singular. The girls jump. Okay? And there are some few exceptions rules that you cannot change, like the word I and you are the exceptions. I and you are both singular subject. So when you use them, you don't add an s to the end of the verb, like I jump. I is a singular and jump is a verb which is also singular. So you are not adding any plural form in the sentence. Next you see, you jump rope at recess. You is also singular and jump is also singular. So you are not required to add an s or plural form in such sentences. Now here you have some more key points to remember to solve the question from subject verb agreement, like with the word I, you, we and they. You can use the word am and are. He, she and it. You can use the word is. I, you, we, they. You can use the verb do. He, she and it. You can use the verb does. I, you, we and they. You can use again have. He, she and it. You can use the word has. Now at the end again you have one set of example, like the subject I, you and we. You can see the word stem as a verb, but with he, she and it, again as is added to the verb. That means it is in plural. So subject is singular, then the verb is plural, stems. Verb agreement means that the writer is using the right form of the verb so that it matches a plural or a singular noun. Singular example, the boy eats his lunch slowly. Now the boy is singular and the verb is plural, that is as is added to the verb eats. Next you see plural noun example, the boys eat their lunch slowly. Now the boys is a subject, so it is in plural form and the verb eat is in a singular form. So in this way you can complete the chapter subject verb agreement.